Hello, I'm Dylan.
And I'm Charlie, and today we went around asking people their opinions on Andrew Tate.
Let's cut to the report.
Hi, I'm Charlie, and I'm here with
Cameron.
Bit Lad, and today I'm going to be asking him some questions about Andrew Tate. So first of all, do you think he's sexist, or do you think he's just stating facts?
I think there's a line there that sometimes shouldn't be crossed. I think some of the things he says aren't... They cross that line, and I don't agree with them. So, yeah.
Okay, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
What are your general opinions on him, and why do you have these opinions?
I think he's a bit of an arsehole, if I'm being honest.
Oh.
I think he crosses the line far too often, and he's got a following of, like, a bunch of weird, smelly people that, like, sit in the rooms, you know, a bit weird, and I don't like them, and I'm not one of them, so I don't really like him.
Hear that.
You know.
Do you think he deserves a platform or not, and why?
I think everyone deserves a platform. I think, you know, free speech and all that nonsense. But I think some of the things he says do have to be censored because he goes a bit too far.
Right, Cameron, I'm going to ask you one more question.
Go on then.
It's a bit of a deep one, right? Andrew Tate once said that life as a man is more difficult than life as a woman. Do you agree with this one?
I think you got to take into account arguments from both sides. I can't say that life as a woman is harder than life as a man because I'm not a woman. I can't speak from experience. I'm not a woman.
I mean, yeah.
So I can't really have an opinion because I'm not a woman.
Right, well, thank you for coming out as trans for the interview.
Say nothing.
And thank you for taking the time out of your day to do the interview.
Don't worry about it.
I think some of the stuff that he says might be factual, but some of the stuff that he says, obviously, like, I don't really condone with it, but it's 50-50 at the end of the day.
Andrew Tate once said life as a man is more difficult than a woman. Do you agree?
Personally, I kind of think I'm agreeing to it a bit, but cause I think that the men work a bit more hard than a woman, but at the end of the day, it's 50-50 again. But yeah.
Do you think he's a good influence?
No, not for the younger people, but for our age people, just giving information about stuff that's gonna happen, that stuff are happening, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, pattern.
Right,
Use this.
what have I said? I don't know.
Guys, I'm filming. Guys, I'm filming.
I'm sorry. It's too much going on. Okay. Hi guys, today I'm here with Talia and we're going to be asking you some questions on Andrew Tate. Is that okay with you? Yeah. So, do you think Andrew Tate is sexist or is he just stating facts?
I think some things he says are true sometimes, but most of the things he says are quite misogynistic.
Do you think he deserves to be arrested?
Yeah. I don't really
Why?
remember what he was arrested for. Like, was it like trafficking or something?
I think something.
I mean, if they have evidence for it, then sure.
Last question.
Okay.
Andrew Tate once said, life as a man is more difficult than a woman. Do you agree?
No.
Why?
Women have struggles just naturally and physically. Like, women have periods, have to go through childbirth, or men can as well. Yeah. But
Andrew Tate once said that life as a man is more difficult than life as a woman. Do you agree with this statement?
Definitely not. I think that women go through things that men could not even imagine. I mean, childbirth, periods every month. It's just... I mean, I'm sure men have very hard lives too, but it's just not the same.
And would you ever consider being with a man who supports Andrew Tate?
Yeah. Well, we're coming back into this in a bit.
It depends on the man, and it depends why he supports Andrew Tate.
Yeah. Okay, and what would be your message to someone who agrees that men have life harder?
I think I appreciate your perspective, but I don't agree with you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Hello, I'm Dylan.
And I'm Charlie. And today we went around. Yeah, good stuff.